definitely necessary. Now, yeah, Minoko's needed something up in the 20 range here. Defense and agility, of course, the two things he doesn't have. Almighty Mask gives 2 AP to all allies. Fair enough. Maybe I transfer all of his might over to agility and just ignore might. I don't know. What does this do? 100% critical chance when 4 staying simultaneously active. 20% damage each consecutive turn without taking damage. Holy shit. Yeah, this is like, if you've built her up to be that sort of, like, high critical rate, multi-hit, damage dealing badass, then this is perfect. It's really nice. This one's great for, like, support Lune, but the other one's definitely a better attacking option. Okay. Let's get that journal.
Expedition 46, Annalie. Brigitte finally succumbed to her infection. She fought off that blasted Nevron for 4 days and 4 nights, saving the rest of us, but it gashed her badly. Toward the end, she seemed almost peaceful. She said not to worry. Her daughter Lune will finish their work.
You okay?
Let's head back to camp.
Okay. So there we go. Short and sweet. I'm sure we'll have a new dialogue or something at the camp as a result of that. But yeah, so first, like, character-centric bit of side material there. That isn't just chatting at the camp. So let's go. Back to the continent we go. Right, as they arrive at camp, Verso sees that Lune has a lot on her mind. He invites her to talk, away from the others.
All my life, everything we did was about the Paintress. It was a constant hum in the background. This worry, this responsibility, just always there. Always. 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 There was no relief. Never. Even when I sleep, it's still there. Like a breath I can never release.
That's a lot of pressure.
Even her last words were still, finish our work.
It also shows how much faith she had in you.
That's one way to look at it.
And the other way?
My only value to them. Not as a daughter, but as a backup plan. For their legacy.
You really believe that?
They always said at the end of the game, there are no points for effort. Only results.
If you hate it so much, why continue their work at all?
I don't know. Maybe because I still hear their voices in my head. And running away won't silence them.
They're dead. The voices aren't theirs. They're yours. Even if they were alive, the voices in your head, the voices you listen to, have to be your own.
Is that how it works for you?
Getting there. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They share a commiserating smile. They understand each other. There we go. It doesn't say maxed, though. 6. Okay. I think this is going to be the lion's share of the side stuff that we do. Lune impulsively kisses Verso on the cheek. Caught off guard, Verso smiles at her, a question in his eyes. Laughing, they return to the others. Ah, we got her music too. Cool. Yeah, that's an interesting conversation that they shared, and one that I can definitely resonate with to some extent. For me, it's more like kind of being a content creator and someone who kind of had no idea that they would have this many voices, not in my head, but kind of just voices in general around me, about what I do and how I do things when it comes to like my work and my career. I think for a lot of people in their jobs, it's like there's only a very, very limited number of people who have a say or like tell them what to do in their job or give them feedback and that kind of thing. But obviously when you do what I do, it's thousands and thousands and thousands of people in a never-ending constant stream of that happening. And the stuff Verso's saying about like the voices in your head should be the only one should be your own. I definitely hear that. It's like, you know, you have to do your best to tune it out to some extent and just go with what feels right for you and what's in your heart and what you're going to enjoy the most and what you want to do the most. So I definitely hear that. It's a different context, but I feel like what he says definitely resonates a bit there. And Lune definitely has a complicated relationship with her parents. She clearly, I think, loves them regardless, but there is always that thing in her mind of how much of their relationship is based on love versus based on, you know, legacy and just continuing the family line and achievement and, you know, using their daughter to kind of better their own name almost. So it's definitely complicated, and that's another thing that I think very few of us ever experience, because I think you have to have a very particular type of parents, or you have to be a particular talent or skilled. Like I think of people like athletes and stuff where maybe parents from a very, very young age, like they've noticed their kid has a talent for something and they've kind of almost forced them into doing it. And they live vicariously through their children and they want their children to kind of be their legacy in that way. And it's like, is that the life the kid wants to choose, for example, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it made me think about all of those kind of things. Definitely interesting stuff. Now, for CL, we didn't trigger any kind of quest line, but if we're going to go all the way up to 10, we have quite a lot of side materials still to come here. So we'll see how much of it is conversation based and how much of it is just actual quests. Okay, Maelle. Ah, yeah, okay, she could do this too, but we can do these at the camp anyway. Let's have a look at this. Can we push more stuff to level 20 now? I think Maelle really needs to go. Like, she needs to... Where can I buy resplendent chromas? I need her to really, like, take it up a notch or two here in terms of the power. I think, obviously, one big reason she's not doing as much is because, well, she literally has 1,000 less power than CL, which doesn't help. So I might do a little digging to find out if there's somewhere where I could just buy these kind of freely. He finally has a level 20, which is nice. But because of the resplendent situation, there's kind of no one else that can really do much. Is there anyone else at level 19 with a weapon? Because obviously we unlock an ability if we get there as well. Nah, it's like making the jump from 15 to 20 is a bit of a pain in the ass. It needs a lot of resplendence. Just don't have many. Okay, I'll leave it at that. How many color? Okay. Alright, almost up to 120 now. Okay. Still never found this shape of health and shape of life. That would definitely help too. Anyway, let's speak.
Maelle.
I'm getting quite tired of people telling me to go home. So please, no more.
Fine. As you wish.
They're counting on me. I won't abandon them. And I refuse to abandon you.
Yep. Maelle asked Verso if they could talk by the lake. They walked there together.
I found the letter
What?
from Alicia. I need to see her. I want to talk to her and understand.
Understand what?
Why Maman...
What? Kept her scars? No. Don't go messing with her head. She doesn't need that, and she doesn't owe you any answers.
She's the one who kept coming to me. I think she wants to see me.
Just leave her be. Please.
Verso, you're not doing her any favors. You already destroyed her world. Maybe I can help her. She doesn't owe me, but maybe I owe her. And let's not talk about what you owe her. Don't you want to see her too?
Yeah, of course. She doesn't want to see me, though. Not after... everything.
Then she can throw us out and we'll leave her alone. Is that a yes? Great. Where is she?
If I had to guess... there is a place she loves. At the top of the mountain. Near the monolith. With... the third axon.
Yeah.
Oh. That axon. I guess we're climbing.
Let's go. Verso promised to take Maelle to his sister. She is most likely in a giant tower on the island of the last axon, near the monolith. Okay, let's do it. Okay, that's the next side quest. And that's where we're going to be off to now. So let's do that. So this is much better. Like, obviously, I think because you already have the camp, and once Act 3 started, I immediately spoke to everybody, and there was no indication of any side quests happening. And then they set you out into the world, and it's like, okay, go explore the world. And then you do explore the world, and you're like, yeah, but like I can't beat anything here. Like, what am I supposed to do? And so I think depending on how you do it, like some people might just fight a few things and be like, eh, okay, I guess this is all kind of extra game content, and the game's telling me to go back to Lumiere. And they just pretty quickly just go straight to Lumiere. So I think that's what I've heard. One or two people that I've spoken to have kind of missed out on these quests because they went to Lumiere too fast. And they didn't camp and do this stuff again. And they never, I assume, had those conversations. And so they were like, oh shit, like I never got to do those extra quests. So I think you can probably do them after you complete the game anyway. But I prefer doing it this way. I'd like to get all of this character stuff resolved before we head to Lumiere. And well, we'll have some extra levels, be a little stronger, and expert difficulty is more than keeping us honest in terms of difficulty, so I'm not too worried. Okay, so this should have identified itself on the map now, right? Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah, the axons were definitely quite tough. Is it there? Okay, popping in now. I assume it's here, right? The Reacher. She says we're going to climb then. I assume you can't just fly to the top. Yeah, we probably can't. Let me just go to the top anyway. See if there's kind of a shortcut way in. I don't think so. But we can fly, so we can investigate. Can I just like make him just go wee? Fine, not quite. Alright. Let's go in from the main entrance. This might be an interesting climb. Alright. Here we are. The Reacher. One thing I will do, honestly, before I go in, I'm going to Google by Resplendent. Yeah, it sounds like for Resplendent Chroma, people were basically like fighting certain enemies and farming by fighting, and that's kind of not what I want to do. I just wanted to find out, is there a shop that just basically has an infinite supply and you can just buy them with Chroma, but it doesn't seem like you can, so let's just move on. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. And worst case, at the end of this fight, surely Maelle will get something new. Okay. Let's put Maelle in. I'm going to do this stuff now so I don't have to worry about it later. Okay. 3,900 is not bad. Yeah, let's make sure we get this on, because we made this mistake before. This time I put the longer shell and also I had it for a while, but then I kind of took it back off again. I've got accelerating heal anyway, but I put protecting heal on as well. So once she heals everybody up, it should be even more useful. Okay, let's go. We'll see if any of these areas are more like intense in terms of having lots of extra encounters as well, or if it's just you head towards a singular boss.
Another axon. How did it get so large?
She wasn't always this tall, but she's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Papa and his parables.
Parables?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers of meaning and purpose. Everything's a lesson.
What's the lesson with this one?
Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
And Papa knows I have vertigo.
Oh boy, it's going to be another... We're going to have to use free aim and she's going to have dizzy when she gets to the top. That would be so funny if they did that as a mechanic. She has like perma-dizzy in the boss at the top. Alrighty. Her attack power's gone over 3,000, that's pretty nice. His one's dropped significantly because of the weapon switch. His only powerful weapon is the one where he can't be healed. Ugh. Maelle. I need to start getting the health up, I think. Minoka up to 6. Let me have another look at Verso's weapons. It's such a big jump between the two. Yeah, obviously that's one benefit of doing side material. You'll at least get some high level weapons for free instead of having to like farm for resplendent stuff. Obviously can be done.
She who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Here we go. I guess it's going to be quite the climb. I like the music here. I've liked the music pretty much everywhere. This one sounds particularly pleasant. It has been a while since we've had some proper reversal to do. The Crimson Forest did have a few like bits and pieces, but this one's a bit different. Are they? Oh my god, they're basically like mimes. Alright, let me fight them anyway, because again, I might be able to upgrade my weapons and stuff as a result. Let's see what we can do. I'm starting to slowly have more of a setup where it's, whether it's a boss or not, it kind of works the same. It's not a lot. We just don't... If I had one more point, I could...
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
Some nice heals there. I need to switch back from Ice Lance. I forgot about that one. Where should we start? Slow down Panhead. Mark that one.
On me.
Okay. 3,000 a hit is absolutely rough. Don't like that at all. Let's go faster.
Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
14,000. Yeah, so I'm hitting bigger, but obviously my enemies are doing much the same.
Here we go.
I tried to parry, by the way. Yeah, trying to parry a little more at the moment, but as you can see, not working very well. Reduces max HP by 10% per stack. Interesting.
Everybody, let's go.
Yeah, especially on expert, man, these parries are getting tough. Oh, nice. Yeah, sorry, Maelle. But she comes back with 1 health. Basically, I don't want to use up healing items at this point if I can avoid it. No. Those guys are going to be fun. But since they're random encounters, I'm going to try to parry a little bit for this section. So this is a pretty big area, I guess because it is Maelle's quest. Feel bigger than usual. Don't give me Color of Lumina. I need like 10 resplendents at a time at this stage. Yeah, coming all this way just for a Color of Lumina at this stage is just a bit silly, I think. But fine. Anything more? Let's jump down. It always looks so cool when they're like sliding down these light poles. Okay. Yeah, the hammer one definitely feels like more of a problem. Now I can do this? Very light, high light damage. Let's just do it for kicks, why not? Yeah, we'll find out what very high meant. It was 14,000. It's not bad. I still forgot to do what I should have done. Typical. We can do 1, 3. We can do this. So thermal transfer is still useful. It's not like suddenly it's crap now. Still very much working nice. So you can do that. And then you can hit them with a mayhem.
Prepare to meet your end.
Yeah, so now we're getting to see the more attacking side of Lune really coming into its own. That's cool. Maybe I don't have the burn thing anymore. I need to check that. We're not burning or marking much at the moment. Need another look.
Please survive.
Yeah, 1 of 3 at the moment.
Let's go faster. That's better.
Let's spill Take down the shields. On guard.
You can do that. Yeah, I mean, basically, this plus Mayhem is absolutely killer. But I used one too many. That's a mistake. Oops. Shot one time too many. I think Inverso should finish this. Or maybe not. Just about. Let's see. I should probably put Dead Energy and Sweet Kill back on. I think this like longer shell business, I don't need it right now. That's more of a boss battle thing. Yeah, marking shot is there. And burning shots are there. I feel like I think I've marked once and not burned at all. And then this one, let's change to Crippling Tsunami. But yeah, Mayhem doing a nice job here. Especially because their weapon's really high level too. It's a nice combination.
Nice.
I need Resplendence. Give me that. Start again. I think Perfect Break did 14,000 straight off the bat, so let's find out what happens if we do this.
Let's go faster. Let's go
8,000. It was a crit, so it's not really representative, but
your existence ends now.
yeah, honestly, it's not as much damage as just using the big move straight off the bat. Let's do. Lune really coming into her own here as an attacking force as well. Still like no burn applied at all. He's got some back.
My turn.
Yeah, this is definitely starting to look a little better now.
Here we go.
Not enough.
Please survive.
Cool. An actual double parry. Can you believe it? Now, again, so many things that energizing pain. I need to get rid of this. Then again, for random encounters is fine. She's got enough AP to get it done. Of course, I took off a lot of the augmented counter stuff. I'm not exactly getting that many in anyway.
Oh, wow.
This one looks like it's by itself, but if I had to guess, it's probably not. Huh? Color me surprised. So here, it seems to work better to just do this. 17k. Sure. So we do that, and then if we mayhem it. Whoops. I was looking at something else, I got distracted, but yeah, she can crush through things like that now. I see. Mayhem is a great move. The fact they only cost 3.
Are they trying to fix things or break things?
She who grasps the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.